incorrect phonic sounds to our children. Like for example, letter M says M instead of M. Do you know that we are actually making it difficult for our children to learn to read? Hi, I'm Grace, and in today's video, I'm going to take you through the 24 consonant sounds in English and also talk about why it is super important for our children to learn to pronounce these sounds correctly in order to learn to read easily. So keep watching. So we all know that English has 26 letters, 19 consonant letters and 5 vowel letters. But not all of us know that English has 44 sounds, 24 consonant sounds from our 19 consonant letters, but 20 different vowel sounds from just 5 vowel letters. We will save the tricky vowel sounds for our next video, but let's go ahead and deal with our 24 easy peasy consonant sounds in this video. So I have a chart right here which has all the 24 consonant sounds. Let me first go over these sounds really quickly, and then we will discuss about some of the tricky sounds and commonly mispronounced sounds and how they can cause confusion and frustration in children, especially when they begin to read on their own, and how we can easily address this situation. So please pay attention to how I pronounce these sounds. If you want, you can repeat it after me. So we have B as in boy, D as in dog, F as in fun, G as in go, H as in hello, J as in juice, and we have our C and K, and both these letters make the K sound, as in car, as in kangaroo. And then we have our L as in light, M as in man, N as in November, as in Peppa Pig, as in robot, S as in snake, T as in toy, V as in video, W as in watch, Y as in yo-yo, and Z as in zebra. We then have our two-letter consonant sounds. These sounds are a little tricky. We have our ng as in the ending sound in ring. We have ch as in cheese, as in thank you, as in these, sh as in shoe, and zh as in beige. And lastly, we have our kwa and x. Some of you might be wondering why they are away from their consonant friends. Well, the reason is because they do not have a unique sound of their own. They borrow their sound from their consonant friends. For example, letter Q borrows its sound from letters K and W, K and W, to make a Q sound, as in question. And letter X similarly borrows from letters K and S to make a X sound, as in the ending sound in fix. So that is our consonant sounds right here. So now let's discuss about some of the commonly mispronounced consonant sounds and how they can cause reading difficulties in children and how we can easily avoid it. So I have these letter sounds that are often mispronounced. Oftentimes people add the schwa sound to these letter sounds. The schwa sound is the sound. So instead of f, o, n, s, v, they say f, l, m, n, s, v. Can you see how it is different from the actual letter sounds? So when a child learns the wrong pronunciation of these sounds, it becomes difficult for the child to decode the word with these letters. Let me tell you how. Let's say, for example, that a child comes across a new word that the child has never seen before that has these letters in it. Let's say the word is fan, F-A-N. So the child will try to sound out the individual letters and blend them together to get the word. So the child will go fo-a-n, fo-a-n, fo-a-n. The child might guess the word, but it is not easy to get the word by using the wrong sound. But now let's try it the right way. F-a-n, fan. Can you see how beautifully the sounds blended together to give you the word? So make sure that your child learns the right pronunciation. And I also wanted to talk about letter V in particular, because this sound V is often messed up with the W sound, which is the sound of letter W. A classic example is west and vest. When you say that the sun sets in the west, you mean that the sun sets right there, which is not true, which is hilarious. And when you say that, the meaning itself has changed. So you may want to pay attention to how you pronounce the V and W sound. These two sounds are a little tricky, especially for speakers of English as second language. And an easy way to remember to pronounce these sounds correctly is to bite your V's V, and round up your lips as if you are about to kiss somebody when you come across a word with the W sound. Another sound which is a little tricky is the H sound. It is just the sound of breathing, so it's not ha or h, it is just H sound, as in hello, how, house. And also the letter that makes the sound, H, is oftentimes mispronounced as hitch or H, but remember that it is just H. H makes the H sound. So now let's move on to our two-letter consonant sounds, especially the TH sounds. Remember, there are two TH sounds in English. One is voiced TH and the other is voiceless. So this sound is tricky, and oftentimes speakers of English as second language tend to mispronounce words with these sounds. So the voiceless TH sound goes like this. That's it. It's just passing of air through your mouth with the tip of your tongue between your upper and your lower teeth. As in thank you, Thursday, through, think, thought. And the voice sound, however, has the same mouth position, same tongue position, but then your vocal cords tend to vibrate when it makes a sound that sounds like this. As in then, these, this, therefore, and mother, feather. So you may want to pay attention to these two sounds. And the last sound that I have for you is the zh sound. This is a rare sound in English, and oftentimes speakers of English as second language go wrong with this sound because they are not aware of this sound in a word. How do you pronounce this word? If you said measure, it's wrong, although there is a S right there, it's measure. How do you pronounce this word? Bon voyage, it's voyage. It's bon voyage. And how do you pronounce this word? Beige, it's beige, beige. There is a ZH sound right at the end. As I already said, this sound is very rare in English, so there are only a handful of words with this sound. So you may want to Google and get the list of words that has this sound and practice it. So the next time you come across this sound, you can identify this sound and pronounce it right, and also help your child learn to identify this sound and pronounce the sound correctly. So that is our 24 consonant sounds. If you want to download a printable version of the chart that I used in this video, you can do so by clicking on the link in the description box below, so you can refer to these sounds and examples later if you want. So that is all I have for you today. If you found this video useful, let me know in the comments below, and also share this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so right now so you don't miss out on any videos that I will be uploading in the future. And if you're someone who missed my previous video on the difference between phonics, phonemes, phonemic awareness, phonological awareness, you can do so by clicking on the link somewhere around here, or the link in the description box below. I will see you again in my next video, which will be on the 20 vowel sounds in English. Till then, don't forget to read to your child often. And now that you learned the 24 consonant sounds, don't forget to sound out a handful of consonant letters each time you read to your child, because that is going to greatly improve your child's phonemic awareness. And phonemic awareness is the key to help your child learn to read easily and quickly.